Hello everyone, welcome to Gamer's Ledge. I am your host and DM Mark. And last we left off, the menagerie had worked their way back down through the sunken citadel. They had made their way and found the white dragon that they had been looking for. Unfortunately, it killed their tag-along party member, and they had no choice but to put it down. They then found their way to the leaders of the goblin encampment, and after a very tense battle, threw him down a pit, struck an accord with the previous, now restored leader of the goblins, Grenell, and they were just about to head down into the pit themselves to enter what the goblins called the Below. And with that, we will bring up the map, and we'll say hi to all of our players. Sean, remind everybody who you're playing, please.
I am playing Mytholos, a noble-born elf who's a thief and a magic user.
Also, I think your microphone switched to something way worse than what you had. Just FYI. Lou is running... Yeah, it's still the same. Lou is running a little bit late. He will be here in a bit. Dan?
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm playing Zekusu, the Malazan Yanti monk. Snake Man.
And Matt?
Hey, I'm playing Quark, the Aarakocra Ranger. He's an owl man, so he's a bird person, but he's in the owl type of bird.
You get advantage. I'm giving you the card now because that is the first time you've successfully pronounced. Oh, you already have one. So
I do have.
Yeah,
one.
you already have one.
I pronounced my race correctly.
That is correct. That's amazing.
That is a hard word. I don't know why. It's stuck in my mouth.
JR?
I'm JR. I'm playing Itali, a bard who is in Asmar, and he is an urchin. Street urchin background. Yay.
And Eric?
I am Eric. I am playing Caleb Brightstar, a half-elf sorcerer.
And I think the first thing we need to do is figure out what order everybody's going down. Now, I know Quark... by the way, at this point, the blue spark moves out over the black expanse. It begins to undulate, and it sucks in Autumn, and she is gone.
Oh no!
Can you hear me now?
Yes, and you sound much better. So I need an order for the people climbing down.
I'm floating.
Yeah, I know you are.
Wait, didn't we already roll to go down?
Yeah, we rolled to go down last week.
Did you? Let me
Yes,
see.
we did.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling.
That's
back.
where there's all the dexterity checks.
Oh, yeah. Everybody made it. That's right. That's right. Well, good. But did I have an order? Because I need an order for you guys going down.
I'll go first.
I'll go second.
All right. I'm going to rearrange you here just so that I've got some kind of frame of reference. You first, then Itali second.
I'll go
Hey.
third.
Okay.
I think we should get all the spellcasters down there first so that if anything jumps out at them, we can just pop out. Right, Matt?
Yeah, sounds good.
Whatever.
I'm pretty hard to hit. I mean,
Eric's like, whatever. Okay.
Is that feel good on that?
Okay. So that's the order, and Quark's floating down. I'm going to say that with the rolls you guys had, now that I found them, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, pretty much everyone's able to easily climb down, and you get to the bottom at about the same time. So let's switch over there. Do.
dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Okay.
Super Mario Brothers pipes. That's what that is. Okay.
Yep.
Took me
Now,
a couple. I was like, I know that sound.
I think you may have to zoom out to find where we are, kind of mid center on the left of this map. And I will.
Yeah, I messed with
Oh, there's a couple extra people down here. I'll have to remove them in a second. You and you are out of here. There we go. And I gotta fix the stream one. There we go.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, this is a big room.
Okay.
Did you somehow accidentally roll the story for this? Because there's a dead corpse that does not look like it was placed there. Is that part of the map, or did you put that there?
I put
That's the
it
dude we
there.
threw down there.
Yeah, isn't that the chieftain?
It isn't. Well, I don't know. You'll have to check it
It
out.
looked like it was part of the map. I just
So,
okay.
Zach is definitely going to check if that's the shooting.
Well, hold on just a second. Let me explain what you see when you get down here first. So, it is at this point, as you guys start to look around, as you reach the bottom, you do have to drop the last probably 10 feet. There is a small patch where you could climb back up, but it's not the easiest. It's just easier to drop. Luminescent fungus shedding violet light clings to the walls and ceiling of this wide cavern. The air is damp, chilly, and redolent with the odors of loam and decay. A layer of earth mixed with rotting vegetation and the remains of cave animals covers the floor. Several varieties of mushroom and fungi grow on the floor, as well as a few saplings. To slightly northwest, at the bottom of the hole, the body of a young man that has been stripped of his clothing lies here dead. Several lacerations cover his face, arms, and chest, and his neck is turned at an unnatural angle. This must be the body of Talgren.
Or Talgren.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat that.
Oh boy.
Did he say I'm going to eat that?
Hey, that is what he said. Yes.
No, but I'm gonna search that body as soon as you're done. So
Yeah,
you're good.
there's
Yeah.
literally nothing on it. You can totally
It's-
do that. He's been stripped of most of his clothes. He's still got his small clothes on, etc.
He's already been looted.
Yes. And everybody make me an intelligence check.
Three from Zach.
Okay, great.
Ooh, wow, only 3.
You hit the save instead of the check. Just click on the word intelligence, JR.
Oh, that's why so low. There
Oh,
we go.
that's much better.
Big brain.
Yeah. So, 1, 2. Who am I missing? Eric?
Yeah.
Okay.
Character sheet decided to
Oh, no
reload
problem.
it.
No problem. So, Itali, you and Mithalas are definitely too occupied looking around the room to connect any dots.
Your dad intelligence wasn't enough?
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep looking at your 3. My bad. Sorry. You and Quark
Oh, you're good.
definitely connect the dots. Sorry.
All right. What do me and the bird brain know?
Well, I'm waiting to see what Caleb notices as well.
Okay.
So what you and Quark both were kind of think about is now that you see Talgren's body here, you already found the ring up in the chest above his signet ring. Now that you think about it, the hobgoblin probably was wearing Talgren's armor.
The one that got tossed in here by Zek?
Yes. Yes, you remember it. You realize that too, Caleb. And looking around, what you don't see is the hobgoblin's body.
Yay.
Bumbles bounce.
I'm confused.
Okay.
This person that's laying here right next to me,
Yep.
that is who?
Talgren.
The noble's son?
Yep.
Oh, I misunderstood. I misheard you completely. Okay.
Yep. Talgren's son.
What is the ground here made out of?
It's for the most part soil, actually. Just hard.
Do I
packed.
see a large indent where a 120, 130 pound hobgoblin landed and then walked away?
Perception or investigation? I'll let you make your pick.
I'll roll as well, because I'm curious now. Nope, can't see anything.
7.
It looks like there's been a lot of activity down here, so nothing stands out approximately. But as you are kind of standing there taking in the room, the twig or the small sapling to the south and one to the northeast actually pulls itself up out of the ground and begins to threaten. And I need... Wait a minute. Oh, that's weird. Why is that happening? Can you guys see the skeletons?
Yep. I was waiting for you to say something about them. But
Yeah, they were until just now tending the mushrooms. They were tending the mushrooms, but for some reason I can't see them. So hold on. Maybe I put them behind the layer here.
And all of that was on mute.
All of what was on mute?
I see a round enemy token in the center, and then catty corner from that are two skeletons.
Yes. For some reason, I could no longer see the skeletons on my screen. I don't know why. So, give me 1 second. I'm loading back in. Yep, there they are. Don't know what happened there. All right, so with that being said, I need everybody to roll initiative. Don't forget to click on your token before you roll initiative, please.
I'm loving those 7s tonight. That's like my third 7, and we've only been playing for 20 minutes.
And the worst part is you can't blame it on roll 20.
It's true. It's true. I came by them fairly.
Okay.
the initiative rolls are not happy tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's put those in descending. All right, perfect. So the skeleton to the north stops tending as soon as the twig blight starts. It starts, I guess the best way I could say is kind of screaming. It's making a noise that is like high-pitched clicking, as if someone were sucking their breath in backwards.
Okay.
And as soon as that happens, the skeletons kind of straighten up and they turn and they begin to move towards you. This one has a speed of that much. Why? Sorry, give me 1 second. I actually have a problem with the skeleton.
No, I have a problem with it too. It's attacking us.
Mm-hmm. There is that, but also.
Do we also have to worry about the rat that's in the northeast over there?
Rat?
I don't see a rat.
Yeah.
I don't see a
I,
rat.
s- I see one like down the hallway in the northeast.
Oh, outside the room.
Way up there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at the moment, no. But you might have to later.
I like roast rat. So,
So yeah, 14, does that hit you, Itali?
14. Yes, that does hit me.
So the skeleton lumbers up. It has a shovel, so it kind of whacks you on the shoulder. You hear clang,
That shuffle.
clang. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage to your shoulder.
Okay.
And then the other skeleton looks up from what it's doing, and it moves 1, 2, 3, 4. That's weird. I wonder why it did this. Oh, that's why it did it. Okay, hold on. There we go. There we go. Now if I do that. Yep, that's why. Okay, great. So, yeah, it attacks with its shovel as well. Actually, give me 1 second. It lumbers up to Methalus and pulls back its shovel and clangs you right on the side of the head for 2 points of damage.
Lovely.
You're just kind of dumbstruck. You're like, is this thing really walking towards me this slowly? And as soon as
I
it gets
can't
there,
dodge.
yeah, apparently not. You're transfixed, but it is your turn now. So, yeah.
Well, one good turn deserves another. Come on. There we go. We will go ahead and attack. Nope.
Unfortunately, you swing at it, and it kind of dumbly stumbles out of the way.
Almost embarrassing. Well, this is the second one hit.
You catch it on the backslash, and it definitely hits.
7 points.
All right.
Stupid skeleton.
You managed to, rake your dagger up its rib cage. You sever a couple ribs. Any movement or anything else you're going to do?
Will it get attack of opportunity if I move past it now?
If you move out of its combat range, yes. But
Well, no, I'm just moving to the square, like
nope,
there.
that's fine. And that ends your go?
That ends.
Quark, you're up with Zek on deck. That
All
remembers.
right. So let's see. I'm gonna do a little slide on over here. Gonna give my hunter's mark to that fella right there.
Oh, man. I knew I forgot to do something. I need to make a macro for that. Hunters.
And then Shibuki. That might hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then I need my D6. So for 11.
For 11. So you managed to... I can't change the HP while the hunter's mark is over it. You managed to aim at its skull, and you let loose your arrow, and it flies right into the eye socket, and you can tell the neck cracks quite a bit, but it does not. The head does not come off. But it does look pretty wobbly at the moment. Anything else?
Let's see. That's a bonus. That's a movement. That's an action. That's a roll.
That's you.
The turn.
Zekusu, you're up. Caleb, you'll be on deck in a minute.
Zek is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's looped up and around, moving by Court to end up here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to punch and then key point for 2 more punches.
Okay.
Uh, 25.
25 hits.
So do you want me to do all of the punches and then do all the damage?
No, I don't.
Okay. So this is all bludgeoning, if that makes a difference.
Yep.
12 plus 7, 19.
And
Oh, sorry.
You-
I just rolled attack.
oh,
That's 5 damage
yeah. So when you punch
and 5 damage.
it in the chest, it just explodes into a shower
Okay.
of bones.
So I'm going to say that because I already did it, that was already there.
You did not spend your key point.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And then he will continue movement. And spend a key point for his bonus action.
Yep.
13 plus 7, 20.
That will hit.
For 2 damage as he punches, and then not 20.
So your first punch seems to stagger it. Your second punch just turns it into a bunch of brambles that are no longer connected.
Did this look like the same type of beastie we met before
Yes.
outside? Okay.
Correct.
Did it look to be made of the same things?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. And that's me. Thank you.
Yep.
Quark
The other.
hoots encouragingly.
What's that?
It's a Quark hoots encouragingly.
Nice.
Woo-hoo!
I thought you said Quark roots encouragingly. I'm like,
I'm rooting through the ground looking for grubs.
the twig blight lashes out with its claws at Caleb, but misses dramatically. Caleb's
I'm just an animated bush. Wah!
easily moves out of the way, and Caleb, it is your go. So, are you doing that at the twig blight?
Yes.
So you will have disadvantage for being in melee range.
Okay.
So just roll it again, and we'll take the lower of the two numbers. Or roll the attack again. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yep, and as you light it on fire, as if that screen could be any worse, it seems to amplify up about 10x, and then it sputters out, as does the fire, and it is dead. Itali, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move over here and attack this one that's in front of me with the rapier.
Okay.
Is that it?
That definitely hits.
Okay. Do 4 piercing damage to it. And then after that,
Dang it, Daniel.
can I try to intimidate it?
Oh yeah.
Or no?
The skeleton?
Yeah.
You can always try.
I will go ahead and try. And
Why
roll
did-
for
why-
intimidation.
Why did it, Daniel?
But you need to tell me what you're doing exactly.
I'm gonna stare at it down and let's see. I'm just gonna say you don't scare us, but the stench of your breath does.
Why didn't Daniel?
Yeah. You can sense that it actually seems, I don't know, afraid's not the right answer, but it is hesitating at your words. You will have advantage on it on your next attack.
Ooh.
Oh man, I should have been using intimidation this whole time. All right, cool.
Now we know the kind of bird you are.
And that'll be my turn. Yeah.
The skeleton, actually not wanting anything to do with you, turns and swings his shovel at Methelus. Oh man. Okay. Stat block. Does a 16 hit?
No.
You managed to swing out of the way. It seems to half-heartedly swing at you for the most part.
That was more than half-hearted.
It was more than half-hearted. But you can tell it wouldn't have done a lot of damage, more than likely. It is your turn, Methelus.
Let's go ahead and see if we can do this time. That one hit.
That definitely hits.
10 points.
The bones clatter to the ground, the shovel clatters to the ground, and as far as you can tell, everything seems to be quiet and not.
And that is for hitting me. And just stomp its skull into dust.
And you do. It is now very quiet, whereas it was louder a moment ago. There is no more screaming. And you find yourselves alone in the very large chamber.
What was it tending? Oh, sorry.
Mushrooms.
Tending to mushrooms, yeah.
Is there still bush over here, or does that whole thing get up and attack us?
No, those are mushrooms.
Oh, those are mushrooms. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Are these like special mushrooms? Maybe we should harvest them and bring them along?
They're glowing.
And we sell
I mean,
them.
lots of fungus glows in the dark.
Yep. So that's
How much light?
it's enough for low light. Your torch makes it much easier to see.
Okay.
But it is better than pitch blackness.
I'll go ahead and gather these ones up in front of me.
Okay. Add them to your inventory. They are just luminescent mushrooms.
Oh, okay. So they're not the kind of mushroom that'll make you money. Okay.
Well, if you gave them to somebody who had no torchlight, maybe.
Quark, you got some money?
Well, I believe we all have some money.
Sell you some mushrooms.
Thank you. They're kind of all over the place. I'm good, thank you. I prefer mice and rats, roasted preferably.
Oh man, you gotta be a know-it-owl, don't you?
Wow.
I see what you did there, clever man.
These shovels they were carrying,
Yes.
are they goblin make?
No. These were roughly humanoid shaped creature skeletons, so they're humanoid shovels.
Hmm.
Quark, make me a survival check.
Damn it.
I mean, you are the ranger, right?
Yeah, this should be my check to. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's a very big room.
I'm gonna before I proceed. Well, yeah. Well, there shouldn't be any traps down here, but I'm gonna throw the perception check on there just to see if I see anything.
Okay. You do not see any signs of traps. What you do see is that there is a broken out tunnel that goes to the north, and you do actually see a couple rats on the edge of your periphery of light up there. You see there's a door to the, I'll call it the northeast of where you are. Now it's almost directly east of you, but for everybody else it's northeast. And there's a door to the southeast. And it looks like there have been, the soil's been disturbed every which direction, so your guess is
If
good.
anything's recent. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it looks like we've got some more giant rats to our north through that little break in the wall, but there's also a door to the east and a door to the south, or to the left and down. We wouldn't know any directions at this point, but anyway.
What kind of doors are these?
These are similar to before. They're the stone doors.
Yeah, stone doors similar to what we saw before. One over there and one. Oops, don't want to click on that.
I will say that the door to the northeast does have a gap at the bottom, unlike most of the doors that you have seen so far.
Well, and is this a dirt ground?
Yes.
Does it seem like dirt has collected on top of stone?
Hard to tell unless you were to dig.
If only we had a shot.
Yeah, I'll dig down like a foot.
You find that it's kind of half and half. Some places it's all dirt, and right next to it there is remnants of stone about 3 feet down.
Okay, but not stonework all the way across with this much dirt. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, Zek's going to dip into a snake and take a peek under the store.
I'm just going to move you in here because it's easier. I need to see what the stream's saying. Hold on 1 second. Okay, they have no idea what's going on. All right.
Yeah. Can I roll a perception check to see if I can hear anything or taste anything or smell anything?
Yep.
Seven.
Okay, that tells me what I need to know.
And then...
So, I'm going to send you a whisper.
Yep.
That's what you see and taste.
Do I see? Is there dirt in here as well?
No.
Do I see? Is there dust on the floor?
Uh,
Like a thin layer of dust or dirt? Like-
Actually, it's more pronounced. It looks like people have come from that west door multiple times. So there's, how dust kind of gets packed down. Yeah.
Okay. I'll come back out, and I will move back over here, shift, and put my jacket back on. And I'll say, it looks like there were 2 rows of columns down to the length of that hall. Most of them are completely covered in that stuff. And I point to the fungus. There's a handful of small wooden tables. It looks like mortars and pestles, small tools, like stuff you crush leaves or make tea and stuff with. I don't know. I haven't seen people use it for much other than that. People are making something from this fungus. I think tea. And there are a bunch of doors leading off of the hall. Almost all of them are open, but I didn't hear anything or see anything. It does look like a bunch of people have been moving in there though. So I think something lives back there. And I'm on mute, aren't I?
No, you're not.
No.
Okay.
Reasonable question, though.
So it's either a tea shop or some sort of apothecary. Interesting.
A what?
Apothecary.
I don't know what that word means.
Making potions or medicines or poisons potentially out of the
Is
plants and
that
fungus.
how they do that? I've never actually seen them make a healer's kit before. I've seen healer's kits. I just didn't know that's what went into them. Interesting.
Okay.
Depends. You tend to use what you have available to you.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So since he checked that door, I'm gonna meander on down here and take a gander and a listen over at this guy.
Okay. With that roll, you do not hear anything.
Just means the stealth check was higher than you.
All right. Does it open inward or outward?
It opens outward from where you're at.
Okay.
Outward towards us?
No.
No, outward.
Oh,
into,
out from this room.
From
Correct.
this, yeah.
Okay.
I don't hear anything, and I assume as I was looking, I didn't notice any obvious traps or
Nope.
mechanism or anything.
Not that you can tell.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and crack this door and see what's going on inside here. So I'll go ahead and just slowly and easily crack the door open and see if I can see or notice anything.
I'm just because it's easier. I'm going to do this real quick. Just that's what you see.
I see nothing because I have no dark vision.
Then it sucks to be you.
I guess you see nothing then. I don't know what to tell you.
Too bad you didn't take the torch.
Too bad you didn't buy my
The
mushrooms.
owl guy has no dark vision.
Too bad you didn't buy my mushrooms.
That's going to be the name of the title right
Too
there.
bad you didn't buy my mushrooms, yes.
Yeah, there you go. Now you can see, right?
Yep. Yeah. Do I hear anything or
Not
just using my passive?
Not a thing.
Okay.
It is quiet as a crypt.
Why do you have to phrase it like that?
Everything with a purpose. Everything with a purpose. All right, so I guess I'll pop back over here and
Yeah.
It's just more stone hallways. No sounds. Nothing descript. Just more similar to what we're seeing up to the north through the wall. I didn't hear anything, no sign of activity or anything, so nothing significant. It sounds like Zek's room was much more interesting.
Agree. Let's go check out that room.
Although we may want to take care of those rats to the north first. Not because they're a tasty snack, but because we don't want them following us in the most inopportune time.
Yeah, I think we already lost enough money with the last rat attack.
Well, I didn't see any large, bloated, diseased ones, if that's a help.
All right, well, go draw them out.
Go draw them out.
Yeah.
So, does that mean we're bringing them to us, or we should go in and get them?
Well, if I should be able to hit it from here. So if I shoot at one, we've got a bottleneck to trap them in.
Oh, we're in the bottle.
Got to rub me the right way.
Caleb, where do you want to be in all this?
Upstairs.
Upstairs. Caleb just starts climbing back up.
The heck with you guys.
Yeah, just
Look,
place.
she said she wanted her kids back, dead or alive. Here's one dead. Let's just go.
All right, so can I still do Hunter's Mark even though we're not in combat?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll Hunter's Mark that guy.
Give me 1 second. I just want to check something.
How
Okay.
many spells do big rats get per day? Is this a disease bloated rat?
More than you think is the answer to that question.
Okay, so you want Hunter's Mark on this one?
Yes.
And is this a disease bloated rat?
That's a great question.
Does it look like the disgusting ones we saw before?
It looks like the ones that you encountered at the very beginning of the...
Okay.
So the normal giant rats, not the leg exploding death rats.
So far.
So far. Granted, there could be more hiding in the back, but fortunately we've got the bottleneck and we can move back from it.
Yeah.
All right.
My problem is we're still in the bottle.
We don't have a choice in the matter. And depending on how you look at it, we're always going to be in a bottle, man.
Man, there's a bottle.
I know. I just don't like taking my turn in it.
All right, so let's get this show on the road. Oh, and well, that'll get its attention, maybe.
Will it?
Anything else?
Why? Oh, damn it. That's great in theory, but sometimes not great. Hold on. That will actually, you let loose your arrow and you're pretty sure that there's no way that that's going to hit. And it actually strikes directly into the side of the rat.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Never made that trick shot before.
Didn't make that one.
Totally meant to do
I'm
that.
tired. I get mean.
The peanut gallery is strong with this one. Did you roll your damage?
Oh, no, sorry. I got lost in the moment.
Oh,
Plus
you-
Hunter's Mark. So,
Yeah. So not only do you think it's not going to hit, but the force at which it impacts is scary even to you, as it actually picks the rat up off the ground and pins it as it continues to scurry its little legs until it just stops, and it's squealing the whole time, and you hear from a little bit farther away, Grip? Grip, no! And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Killed someone's pet. Watch out, Italy, you're next.
Hey, you don't know about that. Nobody knows about
Oh.
that.
What? Not a pet.
Quark,
That was somebody's familiar.
Quark and I have been able to smell him since we got close enough to you.
Damn.
Dang, Zach with the initiative roll.
It's okay. 7 to hit
Nice.
all day.
The rest of your rolls for today will be 7s, but that was a good one.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Zakusu.
All right. Hearing that voice, was it in common?
That is a great question.
Yes. 'cause we
Yes.
all understand.
It is. It was in common.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oh. I suppose 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 40, 45. Boop.
Wait, why did Methalus just move?
I have no idea. Unless he's tied to me. Is he tied to me?
I can't hear you either, Sean.
You can't hear me.
Here
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I did.
He didn't move. I don't know.
I don't know. Weird. Okay, so you moved to there.
I didn't hear a voice, but I just bursted around the corner.
Yep.
And I will take a shot. 18 plus 7
That definitely hits.
for 8 points of damage.
What weapon are you using?
My fist.
Your fist. You punch into the side of the rat, and your fist just keeps going.
Oh,
And
so these are normal, everyday rats that were just completely mutilated.
well, I mean, they're giant rats, but yes, you just basically kicked it in the side with a steel toe boot.
I pasted some guy's pet.
Yeah, and
then
it screams and dies.
I can't see anyone else in this alcove, correct?
Can you see anyone else in that alcove?
Well, so the reason I asked is all of these walls are normal floor-to-ceiling walls.
Correct.
Okay, sweet. Then I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna say there was another rat, but I don't think it could speak. And I'm saying it loud enough, hoping to either draw whatever it was to me, or let my group know not to follow me directly.
And you're done?
And I'm done.
And you hear, Fang, no! And actually, I need to check his speed. Hold on one second. Oh, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep. And with that, around the corner, a bugbear approaches, and he is incredibly distraught. And
As
he
it
is,
should be.
he is going to take a swing at you with his Morning Star. But I believe misses, yes?
Yes.
Okay, let me make sure he doesn't have...
I'm sorry. Was that your brother?
Wow. My low rolls, seriously.
We can't see them. Fudge them.
No, you can't see them.
I'm joking.
That's the whole point.
I get told that all the time on Roll20. You're changing the rules. You're programming it behind the scenes. I'm really not.
Yeah, I know. All
You're
right,
giving
so
way more credit than I have.
that is his turn. Caleb, it's your go.
Um,
I say, do I recognize it as a bugbear?
Make me a
It's a big goblin, right?
yeah. It's a big goblin.
Is that too much to say that?
No,
Okay, I say big goblin, big goblin.
okay. Can I see him there?
can you
I mean-
see him?
I'm seeing something swing what looks like a
Then you can
Morningstar flail.
you can definitely see him then.
All right. And I will flame bolt him.
Fireball. What?
The red dot appears on him. He seems to be completely concentrating on Zikusu. Does not see the fire leap from your hand and smash into him. But he does not seem. He actually doesn't seem to notice.
Okay.
He definitely took some damage, but he's very concentrated on Zikusu right now. Anything else for you, sir?
No, I moved.
Methalos, you're up. Cork, you're on deck. What would you like to do, Methalos? Can you guys hear Sean or understand him?
There's some sound, but it's not understandable.
Hear me now?
Breaks in and out.
How about now?
That's too much.
Really loud.
Scary.
It's too much. That's not enough. What?
It's like completely blown out, like you're talking through a drive-through.
That's an interesting way to describe that.
As someone who worked
I
at
want
a
a chocolate
drive-through,
shake.
yeah,
and a large
for
fry.
years.
Now?
Same.
Let me try a different microphone. Hold on.
Okay.
Welcome
That's
to
cool
the
that McDonald's
Technology
has
Troll
different
Thursday.
microphones.
I don't understand. I'm not.
I think maybe it changed off your microphone was the problem.
Is it back on?
Yeah, now it's
Yeah.
now it's
Very
perfect.
good.
Good. Okay.
Good. Yeah.
Woohoo! All right. Ray of Frost at the bugbear.
All right.
Was it 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit.
I won't.
So you fire, you let the frost leave your hand, and this time it actually sees it coming and kind of dodges out of the way.
Shucks.
Quark, you're up. Italy,
All right.
you're on deck.
Okay.
Quark goes ahead and uses his bonus action to move his hunter's mark to the bugbear.
Can you do that when the thing had already died on the previous turn?
I believe so. Stand by one. Where is it? If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature.
Perfect. Thank you. I remembered there was something about timing there, but yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's as long as it's the next round. Yeah.
I'm just going to put it next to him. We'll remember.
Okay, that works. All right, so then we're going to go ahead and let loose. Oof.
I appreciate that
Yeah.
pun, Nat. It was not missed.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to use my card on this one, so we'll leave that as it stands.
Okay. You shoot at the bugbear, and it goes skittering off to the side. You shoot the rat again, actually.
This rat has some really, really bad luck.
And the bugbear sees you shoot the rat again and gets even more furious.
You already did.
Itali, Zach, you're on deck.
All right, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that I can see him. How tall are bugbears?
Stand by one.
Okay.
I think so, but I have to double check.
I think there's a Goliath version of a.
He's a medium still.
Yeah, but I think he's hitting the edge of medium.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if it actually has it on his character sheet, but it doesn't look like it. That would be a negative.
Between 6 and 8 feet tall. according
Yeah.
To
We'll say he's 7 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use Bardic Inspiration on Zek over here, since he's obviously gonna be attacked next.
Okay.
So I want to help him out.
What is it you do to inspire him?
I will go ahead and yell at him that he can totally take on this kobold. That's what I will do.
Okay.
That's gonna really insult Nigo. Oh wait,
You mean Meepo?
no, I don't.
Yeah, I think you do. Can you click the Bardic Inspiration speech bubble for me? I just want to look at this. Yeah.
Repo was repo.
Oh,
Okay. So go ahead and so Daniel, you have a D6.
Then D6, D6. Okay.
You find his sarcasm oddly inspiring.
Yay. Just like in real life.
True. That is true. That's a true statement.
And anything else you're going to do, JR?
Can I try intimidating it?
So
Or no?
basically what I was having you do there when you were in combat range with it was I was basically interpreting the flanking, the flanking rule we talked about before the game, where you give me a skill that you want to do, and then I'll check and see if it succeeds. If it does, you get advantage on it. So from here, while you can definitely do that, perhaps to distract him or something, it's really not going to have a mechanic per se.
Gotcha. Okay, then I'll just end my turn there then.
Okay. Zach, you are up.
Okay. Zach is going to swing like fake left and then uppercut with his right for a 13 plus 7, 20.
A 20 hits.
For 9 damage. And then martial arts as a bonus action.
Yep.
He will follow up the uppercut with an elbow to the jaw. That's a one.
You follow through to uppercut him, and he manages to see what you're doing and just steps to the side, and you kind of do that thing where you're tottering to keep your balance, but you manage to do so at the last moment.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
That's me.
Then that brings us to him. He is very upset. He
Why?
actually roars at this point.
But I don't understand. Like, what's his motivation? Why is he upset?
You didn't ask him on your turn.
Touche.
Unfortunately, all that rage, he's telegraphing as if he had wires attached to him, because you see the big wind up in the swing and you're easily able to slide to the side, and it just impacts on the ground. Caleb.
I will flame bolt again.
A 17 does hit this time. He's so distracted by Zakusu that he does not notice it, and you manage to catch a little bit more of him on fire.
Burn.
Methelus.
Apparently, my cantrips aren't working very well, so shoot. 21, I'm guessing, hits.
21 does hit.
11 points.
As you line up the shot, you see Caleb throw the fire. It lights him up for a second. He seems to dodge a little bit, like he knows there's people casting spells at him. And as he dodges and stops, that's when you let loose your arrow and describe to me what happens, please.
Well, he lit him up with the laser sight on there with the fire. Hit the same spot. Already burned a hole through it. Might as well keep on going. Some back or shoulder or something. Blow an arrow straight through him.
It goes right through him, and he slumps to the ground, unmoving face first, and face down in front of Zakusu.
Didn't miss that time.
And once again, things go quiet. Here, what you see, since you're kind of the only one in there, is Zakusu, but the others can see in there somewhat. You can see that the floors of this rough cavern is stained and smells of blood and animal musk. Light glowing from the fungus reveals kind of the area you're in. There might be more because you saw the bugbear kind of come around the corner, or figured he came around the corner to the north.
Right.
Let me see one thing. Hold on. I know you guys just got to click here to learn more. Oh, yeah. Show to players. That should give you an idea of what you were fighting.
Okay.
Angry looking rat.
No, that's the bugbear. Just kidding.
Below him.
I'm just kidding. So yeah, that's pretty much what you see in here. There is, from where you're at right now. We're not in initiative anymore, so actions.
I'm gonna search this area, the bugbear in this small room.
Yeah, so the bugbear is wearing a crown of antlers. By the way, the last thing he said as he slumped forward and the breath was escaping him was, "Get ready to meet the cook pot." And then he died.
I like
What
to
did he say?
Get ready to meet the cook pot.
Is he inviting us to lunch or something?
Well, he would have been, but he's
I
dead.
think he was.
The bee
I think-
launch.
I think he was talking to his dead rats.
Oh.
He was taking them to the greater cook pot, the hereafter.
I share Matt's face right now.
He knows. He eats rats.
So that's pretty much on him. There's just the there is just the Morning Star and a javelin on his back.
What's the condition of the Morning Star?
Not great.
Okay.
It's serviceable, but it's not like.
It wouldn't be like an upgrade for the cleric or anything.
Probably not.
And the helmet with horns?
Looks like just a normal helmet, and he has used some kind of sinew or entrails to tie a set of antlers onto it.
So it's gruesome.
Oh, it's horribly gruesome.
Okay. And then Zek will slowly look around the corner.
Up here, you find that there is a pallet of matted furs, a wide wooden board on which a variety of weapons are affixed, and a great cloak of patchy black fur hung on a slender pole.
Okay. But nothing back here that looks. He'll check the bed.
Okay. Make me a perception check, please.
14.
Okay, you don't think there's anything in the bed at first, but right as you're getting ready to stop searching, your hand brushes something under one of the furs, and you find a box, and inside the box is 241 silver and 54 gold.
241 silver. 241 silver.
And 54 gold. I'm putting it in chat here.
Gold. Thank you.
And as you're searching the bed, you can very clearly see the board that has the weapons hanging on it. Looks like you have five more javelins, one long sword, one great sword are fixed to the weapon rack.
And they all appear to be
fine.
In disrepair?
Yeah, they're fine. I mean, They're not the best weapons you've ever seen, but they look like what they are, and that they could work in a fight.
He'll pass that information over.
I'm going to take the rat kebab and put it in my bag.
It's more of a rat chopstick since you got two of them embedded in there.
Good point.
I need Mythalus. I need you to make me a history check. Perfect. So as you approach this entrance or exit to the north, you can see some very strange flora and fauna, including more larger luminescent mushrooms. You're pretty sure if you were to continue this way, you'd end up in the Underdark.
Yeah, I'm going to say we don't want to go down here. To continue on this way would take us to the Underdark, and Dark Elves, and possibly Dark Dwarves do not want us down there at all.
Oh dear.
So I don't believe this is the way. And if somebody else believes it is, they can go ahead and check it out, but I'm not going to the Underdark.
But I don't think we want to be breaking up the team at our current size.
Zek is going to hand everyone 2 gold.
Okay.
I'll slice up a lot of silver, and the other gold from the items that I have to sell will pretty much go out to everyone, because we just hit the party loot cap that I talked about last time.
Gotcha.
What was the party loot cap?
200 gold.
2? Yeah.
For now, I felt that was probably about as good as we're gonna get, with still allowing people to get loot.
Okay.
But I have a lot of silver right now that I can also start parsing out.
Yeah, between the mushrooms and everything else, this leads me to believe this would be the Underdark. So I think we should probably investigate the other options.
That room with the, what did you call it? A commentary?
Apothecary supplies.
Apothecary.
Daniel, did Zek collect all the weapons, or did he leave them hanging? Or
Oh, he left them hanging. Yeah. Since he doesn't use them, he doesn't have a lot of knowledge on what would be good or bad. So he pretty much just looks at the quality to see if it is an upgrade for you guys. But since he has no idea how to tell if something's magical, he also can't do that.
Well, I could take 10 minutes and do a ritual casting of detect magic. See if anything lights up around here.
Yes, well, I mean, if the bugbear was living this close to the Underdark, he may have had a secret weapon.
Okay.
Then that's what I'll do.
All right. Caleb, make me a D20 roll, please. Actually, make it a percentile, please. Or D100, whatever floats your boat. So time passes as Methala sits down to start casting his spell to identify anything on these weapons, detect magic, etc. Caleb, you're noticing it is unusually quiet. Like, you would think if there was anything living down here, you'd have stumbled into somebody by now. It seems abnormally quiet.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
If I was living close to you, I'd high five you. Because I'll talk to you about this offline.
Okay.
I will bring that up to the party. Hey. Really?
You gotta say it. You gotta say it.
He said it. He was just far away, so it wasn't able to be heard.
It's too quiet.
It's quiet. It's
Now that you mention it, this is rather unsettlingly quiet. Not even any dripping of water.
Another 5 minutes pass just before you finish your spell. Go ahead and roll me another D100, Caleb, please.
That's how much damage you take.
The ceiling collapses and the party is killed.
The unnatural silence continues, but Methala, you finish your spell. There is nothing special about any of these weapons.
All right.
Or anything in here, for that matter, other than the hat.
Nothing that we didn't bring in with us.
Right.
Well then, that is that question. Well,
Off to the
shall
apothecary.
we visit the apothecary? Or?
Yeah, let's go there.
All right. I am getting this all set up. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. You guys just went on in? Because that's what I'm seeing right now. I see two people that just went on through the door. I'm just checking.
Just went in through the door.
Okay.
Didn't Zakusu already go through there and inspect stuff?
Zakusu went in as a snake and was pretty sure that nothing was in there, but he went under. But he went under the door. So you guys
Okay.
are like, "Yep, we're going," and Zach is still looking over stuff, and he goes, "Wait, what? And you guys are already gone.
Apparently, I will dumbly and blindly just walk on through a door.
Got it. I just wanted to make sure.
Well, I didn't.
I'm just standing here.
Apparently,
beacon
I
gate.
wasn't paying enough attention to realize.
So the good news is nothing happens as you walk through the door. You're able to. I'm going to move both the torch and the thing just ahead of you here so that the stream can see. Okay. So it's exactly what Zach described as. It's a room full of columns. Looks like there's multiple doors that are half open. And there is no
Sound whatsoever.
no sound whatsoever. I mean, there's sound like when you're making footfalls, you hear that,
Right.
right? So it's not like it's some kind of magic suppressed sound or anything. But
Right. Then I will begin to investigate the first door on the southern side. See,
I'll move yourself on up there.
I'll investigate this door on the northern side.
Okay, I'll do Mythalos first, and then we'll do a tally. So make me a history check again, please, Mythalos. So at first, you don't know what you're looking at. It's a giant it's basically a giant barrel. And there are purple footprints leading from the barrel that kind of fade away as they get to the door.
mash.
Yep. It takes you a second, but this is some kind of crude mashing, straining, and casking facility to create goblin wine. A dirty straining bin stands nearby, as well as 10 2-gallon casks of the end product.
Yeah, I have no interest in drinking goblin wine, but I will bring it up in case somebody's thirsty.
Yeah.
Ooh, how long has it been here then?
The footprints look fresh.
And do they look like goblin footprints or
Yes.
hobgoblin footprints? Okay.
No, goblin footprints. Itali, what you
Yes.
see to the north in this chamber is looks like there's 16 small pallets of matted fur that covered the floor. They are all empty.
Is this like armor or just what?
Looks more like where people slept.
Oh. And there's nothing else in this room worth checking out?
Can I see how recent things were moved in here?
Make me a survival check. And just FYI, I lump all that kind of stuff under survival for the most part. Tracking.
15.
15. You actually, as you start to look over the room, you don't see anything that really sticks out. And then at the last second, you notice that there's actually a, oh my God, what did there's a pipe and it's still smoking.
Okay. I figured, or that or dust being pushed up in the air because things were grabbed real quick.
This is actually for a goblin, where places where goblins might sleep. It's not dusty. It smells bad, but it's not dusty.
So I will point out, it looks like things were here and recent. Is this a goblin pipe?
Yes.
Is it a well-made goblin pipe?
No.
Okay.
Is this within 10 minutes of my casting? Is my detect magic still up or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of peeking around looking to see if
Other than the hat,
and
so far, no.
still nothing. Okay.
Can you link the detect magic for me? I just can't remember if it's vision or if it's just anywhere within 60 feet or what it was.
For the duration,
I
you
think
sense
it's-
the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around a visible creature or object in the area
Visible.
that bears magic.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That answers my question. Quark, you see the following is you approach that one. Looks like this is some kind of set of repair benches for dirty goblin armor. Cord, iron needles, leather patches, other crude implements of tailoring. But again, nobody here.
Yeah, I think that. Would I know that? Does he know that? He sure wouldn't. This is odd.
Zach, you see. So you see a giant diseased rat strapped, spread eagle, onto the wooden bench in the center of the room there. The rat suffers from horrible tumors that look woody and fruit-like. Its tumors, yeah. Make me a perception or investigation check.
This may surprise you, but 7.
7.
I'm not sure what's going on in here, but it smells really bad. And I think it smells like that wound you had earlier, Mytholos.
That's gross.
In fact, if you were to hazard a guess, even with a 7, it looks like those twig things might be starting to grow on the rat.
On or in?
On.
I will pass that information.
And
That's creepy as heck.
in the very bottom southeast of the room, just barely visible from where you're at, there is a wooden stool, and sitting on the wooden stool is a very fancy crystal vial that has something in it.
Okay, well, here's where I die. Zach will go in to look at the crystal vial.
As you go towards the crystal vial, the rat struggles against its bonds, but it is actually strapped down tightly. It does not move.
Wait, don't come in here.
I didn't.
Remind me, did you get poisoned because you hit it or because it bit you?
Because it bit me.
I would like to coup de grace this rat.
Okay. You don't have it's restrained. It can't move, and you do so. You sever the head. Wait, what are you going to coup de grace with exactly? Your fist?
Spear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's going to be a little messy.
I'm gonna coup de grace its mouth with my fist.
Karate chop. Okay, so so yeah, you take your spear and you just slice the head off. It stops moving. The tumors on it, when its heart stops, explode away from you, and malformed twig blights scream and die on the floor opposite you.
That's disturbing.
Well,
Okay.
that was gross.
Yeah, sorry. I want to make sure that neither one of us got infected.
Oh no, I was going nowhere near that rat. So
Yeah, it seemed painful. I'll check the crystal vial now. That was probably set up as a trap.
It is a fancy crystal vial that has some kind of liquid in it.
Okay, so when you say crystal vial, I was thinking like a vase. It sounds like you mean like a potion.
Yeah, little vial, about this big.
He will grasp it carefully and then hand it over to me for us.
We're still within the 10 minutes.
Yes, it is not magical.
All right. It
But-
has no magic to it, so I don't know how to check to see what is in the vial other than to give it.
Yep, and that's the only way Zek knows too, but he doesn't have that kind of knowledge.
Yeah, I don't want to smell it though. It could be something.
I mean, it's in a crystal vial. How bad could it be?
You keep acid in glass bottles too.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Only thing it won't eat.
You have like this whole other history where you gain that knowledge.
Well, thieves run across. In my search for my ancestors' blades, you run across a lot of different information.
Looking at the vial, like if remove the whatever's in it for a moment, you think that the vial is probably worth about 5 gold.
Yeah, we can investigate this later. I have no intention of getting sick down here in the dungeon again.
Who's carrying it?
He handed it to me.
Oh, great. That's what I wanted to know. Great.
It's
Awesome.
not on my character sheet.
Okay. Quark, what was your question?
That's all I'd need. For me to get punched, because I'm a frontline fighter, right in the potion. And it to be acid, now that I know that those get carried around in crystal vials.
Is that what they're calling it? Get punched right in the potion?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I got punched right in the potion.
that was
Ooh,
part
that's
of my
gotta
monk
hurt.
training.
That is the worst.
No, that was just me clicking and thinking. That wasn't anything.
Okay. Itali, you approached that north room.
Yeah, what do I see?
You see the following things. This looks like extra weapon stores, including 5 battered scimitars, 6 short bows, and 40 arrows. But you do notice there's a door in the northeast of this one.
Another door.
Make me a perception check, please.
Okay, making perception check.
Yep, that's what you see.
All right. Well, don't want to risk going on there. Let's see. I will call out the Mythalas, and I will tell him that I think there's probably gold in here, so he should totally check it out.
They're golden in their hills.
Mhm.
There could be. You should totally check it out.
Oh, thanks.
Maybe beyond the door.
Oh, over to the right. Okay.
Okay.
So nothing else in the room, just weapons repair kind of stuff.
Oh, I don't know. You're not there yet. Hold on.
No, sorry.
Cork, as you go to the southern room, you see that the room stands empty, but in the back wall it has caved in, and it leads to a natural rift in the earth.
Well, this room is quite empty except for a collapse at the back of the room, which seems to lead into a natural cavern of some sort.
Does it look like people have been in there recently?
Oh, does it look like the people have been in there recently?
Roll survival for me.
Survival.
It does not. You do not see any signs of it. There's actually a thin layer of dust down here. It looks like this room is mostly
The only
deceased.
room. The only non-dusted room.
Yep.
This room is quite undisturbed. It seems like no one's been through here in some time, or nothing has been through here in some time.
But they've been through all the other rooms, then that's kind of weird.
Mythalos, as you look to the north, what are you doing exactly?
He said he checked out the room already, right? There's nobody in here?
Yeah, they're just weapons, and that's about it.
Well, then I will go to that northeast corner, the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just check out the weapons here.
See if I hear anything. Did my audio fall off again?
No.
Oh, you're good.
I'm typing something. Hold on.
He's whispering to you.
Oh no. I don't like being whispered to. You have to send all that through my. Alrighty.
Numsy?
Is the door open into me or out into wherever?
It opens out to wherever.
Okay. Is it locked?
You with that perception check, it is not locked.
Is it trapped?
It is not trapped.
All right.
But I will
Well-
note, because it has been asked several times, not that you have to do anything with this information, but there is a gap on this door from the bottom.
All right. Is there any light coming out from underneath it?
There is.
Okay.
Kind
Well,
of.
I will.
Kind of.
I will turn around to the other two in the room with me, give kind of a shush signal. Hey, keep it down. Let them know that I'm fairly certain that it sounds like somebody's back there, and there's light, some kind of light coming from below the door.
Okay. I will use message and message Zach. And I'll just say, hey, Snake Boy, can't you just sneak under there again?
There's no reply because he doesn't know he can reply to that message. He is going to nod and turn to Snake, and then he's going to just stick his head underneath the door.
And coup de grace. I'm just kidding.
That'd be messed up.
Okay. So I'm going to move you in here, Zach.
Yep.
So that's what you see. And along the... Make me a perception check, please.
17.
Okay. So...
18.
Okay. As you come in here, you see that there's no light in this room.
Okay.
But there is light through the gap at the next door. And you see... At least 8 sets of feet.
Under the next door.
Yeah, through the underneath the next door.
Did you say 8 or 18?
At least 8 sets of feet
Okay.
from your vantage point. Yeah, 7 or 8. It looks like some are moving around, so it's a little hard to tell.
So the next door also has a small gap.
Yes, it does.
So it's dark in here, but I can see that light from the other thing, and I have dark vision. So is the light from the next door enough for me to kind of see in this room?
Yeah, this looks like...
I'm going to look up at the door I'm under
Yeah,
and see if there's any bells or traps
there
on the
is,
exterior.
there is not.
Okay. And then I'm going to move here, and I'm going to stick just my little snake nose out so I can see a little bit into that room.
Make me a stealth check.
Okay. Uh, 15 plus 5. 20.
Okay. So here's what you see as you stick your head through there.
I'm gonna use message again and message Zach and be like, hey, what do you see in there, bud? You can just message me back through this. Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
so that's a good question.
No,
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna say message is magic. You can, friendship is magic. You can talk back, even when you're a snake.
There is a small. How long is the message? Is it a certain number of words?
You probably, well, yeah, I think it's 20 words or less, if I'm not mistaken. 20, 25.
Sure. Doesn't really say.
Like 15,
I'll look it up.
15 hobgoblins and bugbears. Dark room, or dark closet, then large dark room. And then, do I see any, like, there's not going to be any traps on that one. There's a trap on that one. Does it look like they're prepared?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
they look bored, but yes, it looks like they are waiting for someone to come through the door.
Okay.
So the short answer is its duration is 1 round, so whatever you can get out in 6 seconds or less is the short answer. So it kind of curtails.
Okay.
You can't do a book, but you can do short message.
Okay. And then I'm going to come back and put my jacket back on. There's at least one bugbear. There are several. Oh, wait. Is Clark up here, or is he still in the hallway? And it's Caleb with Caleb.
Caleb's all the way back at the entrance almost.
Caleb. Caleb. So he'll share. Okay, because you guys didn't see it. I keep thinking you've seen it. They're ready for us. There are like 10 hobgoblins on the other side of that door. What I think was another bugbear. It looked also like the main druid that we've been seeing is right there as well. Yes.
Goblins. 1 bugbear, the rest were goblins.
Oh,
And then Dern was in the back.
So I guess there's a program.
Dermot's in the back. Okay.
Is Dern hurt?
For our children.
Didn't look like it.
We don't get to sell them, but we get.
Well, that must be nice. Fall 80 feet down a hole.
Oh, wait. He was sitting in a chair.
He was.
He might be hurt.
I mean, you did toss him for a pretty good ride about 20 minutes ago. Maybe a couple hours.
No, that would have been like probably 15, 16 minutes ago.
Even better. I would assume Dern is hurt. What do we want to do, guys? Do we have the rest of the party here yet, or?
Well, we
go
can
check
either
out
go.
Mark's Fisher.
You know, that probably seems face fair. Let's do that.
The longer we make them wait, the more careless they may get.
All
Okay,
right.
so what's the plan?
Anybody? All right. Apparently, we're gonna go check out the Fisher.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many fish are there in the fishery?
I was going to say Sam's in there. That only works if you guys like Splinter Cell. Sam Fisher.
Never played it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to put the torch and the dot in there so the stream can see. All right. There's that. Caleb and Zek.
I'm staying here.
You're staying there?
Yes.
Okay. Caleb, what about you?
I am not sure. Yeah, I'll stay here too.
All right.
Do I hear any sound coming out of the cavern?
You do not.
I will go ahead and try to stealth mode my way down.
Let's make me a stealth check, please.
Yep. I'll just tell everybody to hold on for a second.
You're pretty sure you wouldn't be seen or heard?
Am I seeing or hearing anything?
Nope. It looks like a really long fissure.
Still nothing?
As you get to about there, I mean, like I said, it's pretty much just a long
hole.
fissure,
Yeah.
but you do notice something slightly different at about that point. I'm actually going to move the stream camera. Actually, you'll have to move just a little bit further if you want to see what I'm talking about. There you go. I believe you can see that with your... Oh, you know what? I need the torch for the stream to see it.
I do have dark vision.
I know you do,
for them to
but
see,
the stream doesn't. Do. I'll just move this right here. There we go. So as you get to about there, you notice that there's a rift that opens here. It's the floor that you're on is about 2 feet below that of the corridor that runs north and south that's been disturbed by the rift. You can see that it's shifted 10 foot to the west on the south side. And a number of 2-foot diameter holes riddle the floor of the rift.
Oh, that's what you're talking. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, the rift where you're walking through. There's like a ton of 2-foot holes that you've just been dodging, and the smell of burnt earth hangs in the air.
Is the ground like lava rocks?
It is not, but there are holes, and you do smell burnt earth.
All right. I still don't hear anything down here.
Nope.
How far back was that? Oh.
It was pretty hefty.
Yeah. What was that? That looks like
5, 10,
Couple
15,
rounds.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. 70 feet from where the corridor was that you
walk
stumbled
about
across.
halfway back and just call out. Nothing down here so far, but I found a couple hallways. Come on down.
What?
All right, moving on down.
Mark,
Yes, sir.
this door,
Yes.
I would like to pull a rope under it like I did before since it closes this direction.
Yep.
And then tie it to this.
You don't want to tie it to the door that the rest of your team is in so they can't get out?
I thought about it, and then just go home.
Just checking. Okay.
The whole team died. It's weird.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Make me a survival check for crafting that rope contraction again.
I'm pretty sure it's good to go. I'm pretty sure.
You rolled a 1, didn't you?
No, but I did not much better. It's a 6 total.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you've rigged it up there properly. Caleb, making me a perception check. That looks like some of the finest knot work you've ever seen. You're kind of jealous you didn't have this idea first yourself, because
Pat him on the back. Excellent work.
that looks amazing.
And I'll take a handful of bells out of my pocket
Just throw them at the door.
from them. I'm just gonna throw them at the door. No, I'm gonna dangle them off of. I'm gonna dangle them off of the rope.
Sounds good.
I'm surprised he didn't throw those at the tower.
And Daniel can't whistle anymore, but Zek is gonna be quietly whistling as he's very proud of himself and moves down into the hallway.
And as you move down into the hallway, we're going to take a break. We'll be back
All right.
in 20 minutes. So join us then.
All right.
our humanity. Human friends, we need your help.
Storm's getting worse. Our exploratory diving bell
The escape the mummy is here in Paris.
Wong and his assistant Mary Nelson have vanished.
All computers indicate that whatever caused it came from somewhere in the Pacific.
We'll start searching that area immediately.
Did you know that you can subscribe to the channel for free if you have Amazon Prime? It's true. All you have to do is sign into your Amazon account, and then go to gaming.amazon.com. On the left side of the screen, under your name, it will ask you to link your Twitch account. Once that's done, just head over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/gamersledge. You'll have an option to subscribe using your Twitch Prime. It costs you nothing, but helps support the channel. There is one catch: it runs out in 30 days, so make sure you come back and click the subscribe button again next month if you want to continue supporting great shows like this one. Thanks for helping. Be excellent to each other. And game on.
There's new items in the merch store. Head to bit.ly/gamersledge-merch. That's all one word, Gamers, Ledge, Merch, to check out the newest, latest and greatest gifts like mugs, t-shirts, mouse pads, stickers and more. Show some love for the show creators. They get a cut from each item sold, whether it is a Notice Me Senpai DM t-shirt, or a mug that helps you clarify when a point needs to be made in conversation. There's still a few minutes left in the break. You've got time? We will be here when you get back. Visit bit.ly/gamersledge-merch. Be excellent to each other and merch. I mean, game on.
And welcome back, everyone. Where we left off, our crew was heading deeper into the Citadel. They found an ambush lying in wait for them, and they have since rigged the door and turned southward through a fissure that's been created in the earth that is cut through this lower level of the keep. And with that, we'll pull our map back up. And where we left off, Zek had just made his way in, as well as Itali. Caleb, are you staying up there still, or are you coming into the fissure as well?
Yeah, I guess I'm coming into the fissure.
I'm glad
Succumbs to peer pressure.
I'm glad you all you have all read the first rule of adventuring.
Stick together.
Don't split the party.
Don't split the party, yeah. So you make your way down, and eventually you come to an intersection, just as Mythilis had described, where you're about 2 feet lower than the corridor that runs north-south. The southern corridor has been shifted 10 foot to the west.
Are there any side tunnels running off of this fissure?
Not yet. Not so far. But you have the option to continue down the fissure, or you can go north, or you can go south. It's up to you. From here.
Looks like there's a door at the end of the hallway here.
I agree.
Should we check it out or continue down to the end? Or
I'd rather not leave an opportunity for an enemy to come up behind us.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Well, I will head up to the door.
Okay, are you both checking the door out? Is one of you and the other one's assisting? What's going on?
well, I checked it out. Looks like a door.
It does look like a door.
All right. I'm gonna listen to see if there's any sounds behind the door.
There does not seem to be any sounds behind the door.
Investigate the door for traps.
You do not see any traps on the door.
Is the door locked?
It is not.
Swing in or out?
It swings towards you.
We can crack a peek.
And when you crack a peek, that is what you see.
It's the same door to the big room we were in.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well. And to head south, I assume.
Down south.
All right, you head south.
Our main goal here is to get the fruit, right? That's what our main goal is, or
So, for some of us, I don't know if everybody needs it, but I know that for some of us, that's our personal main goal. But finding this young woman, and possibly the paladin, rescuing them has become a higher concern now that we've done away with the dragon.
All right. I just wanted to make sure.
I get you.
All right. Then I will. All right, Quarky, heading on down.
It's a door.
A door it is. All right. Listen for
Checking
sounds.
out the door.
Yeah, it looks like a door. Not trapped.
Not trapped.
It is. It
Not
is
trapped.
closed, however, and it seems to be. It's not locked. Like you can clearly see that the locking mechanism is disengaged, but when you push on it, it does seem as though it might be stuck.
So it doesn't want to move.
You might need to try and muscle through it or something along those lines. You can tell with your perception check there that this is not a mechanical issue.
Well, I gotta. I don't know who doesn't need to apologize 500 times, but I'm assuming it opens in then.
Yes, it opens in, and it is currently closed.
And with the shift, I would assume that either rubble is blocking it or it got stuck in the frame.
Probably a good assumption.
Well, I can't get it open, and my strength isn't anything to write home about, so we've got some strong people in here that want to try to force it.
So remember how this works. So I just want to be clear. Either two people can try separately, or one person can try and be assisted by someone else for advantage.
I can assist. I can help push my weight against it, but I'm not very. Most of my muscle is in this, and he indicates to his whole body.
Quark, are you strong?
Not particularly. I am hollow-boned after all. Not exactly a martial creature.
I'll give it a shot.
So are you doing it alone, or are you taking the assistance from Zek?
Go
Me?
with assistance, yeah.
Yeah, yes, if you're doing it, Atali.
I'll do it with assistance.
All right, so then roll with advantage.
Advantage and rolling strength.
Yep, just do a strength check. So just click on strength.
All right.
So you begin to push, and initially it doesn't seem like it's going to go anywhere, and then Zek kind of leans into it, and the door begins to slide inward, and you can see that it was just crushed in its frame, but you're able to open it and get through it. So at this point, you see...
So it was all a matter of leverage?
It was a matter of leverage.
Okay.
What is that?
So in this room...
Ba-da-ba-bum-ba-bum.
Faded mosaic tiles still decorate parts of the walls, but most have fallen to the dust-covered floor and shattered. Situated at the center of this chamber stands a slim pedestal of rusted iron shaped like an upright dragon. In the dragon's mouth rests an empty tray.
Nothing else in the room?
Oh, Zek is going to move slowly into the room. Does anything happen?
No.
Okay. He's going to have them slide the door almost completely shut.
All right, doing that.
And then he's going to set the dragon figurine on the tray.
The dragon figurine.
Yeah, he has a dragon figurine that he was going to sell in town later that was 20 gold worth, I think.
Make me a perception check, please.
Okay. How can I help you, Malcolm? Sure. Oh, well. No, it's too close to bedtime, buddy. Sorry, it's too close to bedtime. Perception. 13.
Yeah, you set the dragon up there, but nothing happens.
Okay. He'll take it back down and then move back and open the door and say, yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Okay. Anybody else going in?
I'll inspect the statue.
Okay.
What if we just put one of Quark's dead rats in there?
Make a perception check, Mythilus.
Are there any
Are there any what?
I was just going to ask if there were any letters, runes, markings.
Quark, make me a perception check.
This thing old?
So, what you see is it is old. If you had to guess, it's at least 1,000 years old, maybe 2. It's sincerely rusted iron. But Quark, as you step in at that angle, you happen to glance up at the empty tray, and it looks strangely warped for a second, like the light looks warped. That's where the tray is. And do you move closer, or do you move to the side, or?
I'll take a step forward.
Okay, you take a step forward. You notice that the light has shifted. There's something there on the tray, but there's a really good trick of light happening, and you think your keen eyes have managed to spot it. And as you kind of turn your head to the side, you see it's a diamond that's set at an angle that, if you aren't looking closely, you could have just not seen it at all.
There's a diamond on that tray.
Where?
It's very difficult to see. Take a side glance at it. Step off to the side and take a kind of a side glance at it. You'll catch a weird refraction of the light. It's very, very clear.
And if you do as he says, it becomes obvious. You can see it. You went right next to it, Zach, and you couldn't even see it because you weren't looking for it. But
yeah,
he spotted it and called it out. Looks to be about a diamond of about worth 100 gold.
Oh.
Well, this place has been booby-trapped left and right. So do we nab it and see what happens, or should we just let it be?
Well, what do you think, Nicholas?
Well, I'd love to check for traps because a rather large diamond like that.
Make me an investigation check.
Investigation it is.
You're confident there are no traps here.
All right. I'll step up since I saw it first and I can get my eyes on it, and I will pick up the diamond.
You pick up the diamond.
All right. I'm kind of looking around like I'm expecting something to swing down and take my head off, or zombies to jump out of the wall, or strange bushes to attack me.
It's very anticlimactic.
You just picked up 100 gold diamond. Good to go.
Is that going in your inventory?
I was just gonna say, I step over and hand it to Zach, as he has been our worthwhile and trustworthy loot.
And he'll place it carefully in a pouch. With a nod. Thank you.
All right. Well, that concludes that room.
Good. That was oddly unsatisfying, but hey, that is a very large diamond.
I love it when people complain they're not trying to be murdered from picking stuff up. I can make it more so if that's what you want.
No. We really don't need any more opportunities to die. Free gold is free gold, and I'm happy to have it. Seriously. Quark, shut the hell up. Dang it, nothing tried to kill me? How boring. Yawn.
I had myself all worked up, It was just...
Well, unruffle those feathers and thank your lucky stars. We get to just walk away with it from this one.
Yes.
So, Itali, as you get there...
yes.
What you see to the south is that there is another rift that opens here. It's debris strewn floor 2 feet below that of the corridor, like before, but there's no phosphorescent fungus growing in this rift.
Do I see, like, on the map, it looks like there's light over there. Is that what I'm seeing?
That is exactly what you're seeing. There seems to be a warm yellow glow from down that direction.
Okay. I will go ahead and move over here and let everybody else know that there's kind of like a warm light over there. I'm not sure if somebody's over there or not, but we should definitely be careful. Just in case there's more goblins over there.
Cool.
Yeah, well, I will attempt to sneak. Can I try to sneak on up there?
Sure.
At this point, I noticed that Zek is not with us. And where did Zek go?
He's still wondering why he missed that diamond.
Like,
Oh,
even
there you are.
it is probably the clearest diamond you've ever seen. Just FYI.
That's why it's worth 100.
Yep.
Zach, it just wasn't a high enough perception check.
Yeah.
Also that.
Daggone dash.
Well, I'm hoping 18 stealth is a good enough roll, but
Yeah, you think you're being quiet. You move further into this room, and you can see in the southwest the smell of burnt earth is definitely thick in here, and you can see what looks like a crevasse that heads to the southwest and perhaps even to magma.
yeah, that's what I thought. Is it warm in here? Does it smell like sulfur?
It is warmer in here, and as you get to right there, you notice, watching you, a fire snake slithers out of the...
Oh, no.
FML.
And we need to everybody roll initiative.
I thought I was being sneaky.
Yeah, it made a better check.
Hey, there's the rolls. Holy cow.
That way we can fail quickly.
That is the tenet of agile development and probably also agile battle.
Itali.
All right, I am going to go ahead because I can't see anything of what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and move. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Take a look, and obviously I'm seeing a fire snake. Let's see. How big is this fire snake exactly?
That's a great question. It is... I'm like pulling it up right now. Hold on.
Tiny.
It is not tiny. It's medium
It's
size.
a garter snake.
Yeah, it's bigger than that.
Like the length of 2 garter snakes?
Of course now it's...
Yes.
So it is young, but it's still probably about 6 feet long.
6 feet long.
And it's
okay.
Like if you wanted to compare it to Zek, it's just a little bit smaller than Zek.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's a big freaking snake.
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm gonna, I enjoyed getting advantage last time, so I'm gonna try to intimidate this one by looking at it.
So, just again for reference, that's a flanking mechanic for when you're up close to it.
Okay. Then I can't do that till I move closer to it.
Right.
So 1, 2. I'll move about here.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Zach, you're up.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50,
Only defensive up here, Maverick.
45. That shouldn't. That's 45. And then he'll throw his spear.
Okay.
For 13.
A 13, I believe, does not hit.
I think that probably misses.
It does not hit, unfortunately.
So my spear is back there somewhere in the fire.
No, it clattered off. That's a really tight. Like, you're actually surprised the fire snake was back there, because that's a really tight squeeze back there. So your spear just kind of clatters off, and it's in the general square of the fire snake.
Okay. Thank you. That's me.
Okay, I'm just double checking. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay, great. I'm going to pop that out. So I've got it here. And that's what I want. Perfect. All right, so next up is then Quark.
Alright, so can't quite see what's going on yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I need to move the stream so they can see. There we go.
And now I see a giant snake, and it's not Zek, so it's obviously for shooting and or eating. So we will go ahead and hunter mark that guy.
Okay. Let me get that. I'm just going to put it in the rock to the north just to remind myself. Can you see it there?
Yep.
Okay, good.
And then, oof.
You take aim, and Methelus moves just at the last moment enough to startle you, and you shoot wide into the rock, and it goes clanging off.
One of us. One of us.
Google gobble, google gobble.
Not only that. Yeah.
Caleb, you're up.
Right. So I'm not even supposed to be here.
What are you doing, Sir Caleb?
Sorry. It would do it any good. Give it a shot at it.
So that hits, but as the fire leaves your hand, it strikes the fire snake, but nothing seems to happen.
That's what I thought was going to happen. But it was just a cantrip.
Anything else for your turn? Okay.
I'm good.
Methalus.
I'm disengaging. I want to move back.
Okay. So you take disengage as an action.
Yep.
Very good. And then go ahead and move.
Get my 30 feet.
Okay.
There we go.
Methalus withdraws. And then the fire snake, seeing the one that had approached it back off, it looks to its Holly. I just want to make sure I'm reading this right. I'll stand by one.
There's a line of fire along all of us who are standing in a line.
It's a snake, not a dragon, though, so it can't breathe fire, right?
I have no idea.
Why doesn't... Okay, that's fine. So it moves 5 foot forward. And it is going to... It lashes out with its tail. And then it attempts to bite with its maw.
Okay.
So first, the tail. Does a 12 hit your AC?
Nope.
Okay. And then you dodge out of the way, and then it attempts to bite you. And as it does, your armor takes a good chunk of it, but as its mouth seals around your arm, you can feel the piercing hot damage of fire. This thing is much warmer than you are.
Okay.
So,
how much damage am I taking?
7 total, 3 piercing and 4 fire.
All right. All right, so down to 4.
Itali, it is your turn.
So there's no way I can back out of here?
Yes, you can take a disengage action, and when you do that, it means it can't take an opportunity attack at you, and you can move where you want to.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay.
Let's see. Can I still take an action after moving?
Negative. The disengage is the action.
Gotcha. So 1, 2, 3. I'll move over here to the back.
Okay. Now you do still have, if you have something you can do as a bonus action, you can do that.
Let's see. I can try to heal myself, I guess.
That might be a good idea. That might be a good idea.
So I'll go ahead and use healing hands on myself.
Okay.
Let's see. I've never done this before, so what exactly do I do?
Click the speech bubble. There you go. So you're going to regain 2 hit points.
Regain 2? Oh, that's something. Okay, I will do that then. And that'll be it.
Okay. Zach. Quark, you're on deck.
Zach is going to move up. And Ashley is going to move here. Is that a full space? Does that count?
Let me see for a second. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then he will punch.
Okay.
Probably going to take damage, but... Ooh, natural 20.
Good.
I'll take it. For 6... For 12.
For 12 points of damage. So, you strike it, and you feel like this is going to be a great blow. It has really thick hide.
Yeah.
It seems like only part of it got through.
Nice. And then as a...
Oh, and I'm sorry. Hold on.
And I take...
And you take 2 points of fire damage.
From punching it, right?
From punching it, that's correct.
Do I see my spear here within reach?
Yes.
Can I take a bonus action to pick up my spear?
Sure.
Okay, and that's me. Thank you.
Quark.
First, I have to retcon my hunter's mark. I already cast 2 spells.
Oh,
so,
okay.
I have to.
Look at that. It magically disappears.
It did, just as magically as it appeared. All right. That said, pretty much the only real good thing I got to go is go ahead and draw up and let fly. Dear Lord in heaven.
That was a critical failure.
Looks like. Yeah.
So yeah, you attempt to fire at it again, and much like the same one, you do the exact same shot, and it clangs in the exact same place, and the arrow falls to the ground.
Guess you have more luck with rats and snakes.
Jesus.
Caleb. Oh, you're on mute, so we can't hear you. I looked up just in time to see you talking and not be able to hear anything.
Right. Let's see. I think I will shoot it.
Unfortunately, as you pull out your short bow, you attempt to shoot at it, and you're having a hard time as well. The waves of heat coming off of it are slightly distorting the air around it, and you just miss it.
Mine wasn't a critical failure.
That is 100% true.
Same crappy number.
100% true. So that, anything else you're going to do on your turn, sir?
I'm going to move to there.
Okay. And that's it?
Yep.
Okay. Mythalos.
Yeah, Frost. That one hit.
Well, that actually hits for sure.
Whatever.
So you let forth this torrent of ice from your hand, and it all almost completely melts as it gets there. But here's the thing: you're pretty sure that ice that did make it through, it was super effective.
Yeah. Doesn't it do something? Make it move slow or something?
Ray Frost, it does. It slows its movement by. Oops. Show spell description. There we go. Come on. There you go. Speed is reduced by 10 feet.
That's something.
That is something. It is the fire snake's turn. And it is going to multi-attack against Zakusu.
What? Multi-attack?
Yep, it strikes with its tail. It's the same thing it did to JR last turn.
Yeah.
Strikes with its tail first.
That hits.
And hits you for 8 fire.
For 8 fire.
Well, 3 bludgeoning, 5 fire. And then once it's found its purchase, it attacks with its mouth as well. But you are able to read its motions and dodge out of the way.
I am, how you say, looking rough.
Itali, you see it try and smack Zakusu twice, and he is, how do you say, looking rough.
All right. let's try this. I'm gonna go ahead and cast sleep right in front of it. So within that one square, just barely missing Zek, it'll be cast.
So, okay, I see what you're saying. Yep. Okay.
So I have to roll 5d8.
You do give me 1 second. I need to look at something.
Sure.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Wow.
Do me a favor and click on the speech bubble for sleep. I want to see what it.
Yeah.
I want to see what its wording is.
It missed completely. So.
Oh, you didn't miss. You just may not have put it to sleep. Okay. Yep. Got it. Okay. So you rolled a 7. You cast the spell and you wait to see it settle in. You see the air sparkle around the fire snake, but nothing seems to happen.
Nothing seems to happen. All right. Let's see. I don't have any real range attacks, and I can't do that again right away, right?
Correct. That was an action.
Okay. Then that'll be my action, and I'll try again next time. Hopefully you do better.
Okay. Zach, it is your turn. Are you on mute? Because I don't hear anything.
Zach is going to stab it with his spear.
Okay.
For 18 plus 7, 25.
That will hit.
For 10 points of damage.
And again, you find that its hide is extremely tough.
Yep. And then he is going to spend his second and last key point to go into patient defense, which gives disadvantage on anybody trying to attack him.
Very good. Oh, and you also take 6 points of fire damage.
And Zach's down. So you can start making those rolls there, Mark.
Yep.
Secret.
Yep, I will. I gotta find a die. I'll be right back. Hold on.
And what was that? What was that? I'm assuming that was from being near it.
Seems that if you hit it, it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I kind of backed up.
Was that from me stabbing it with the spear?
Correct.
Like a plume of heat coming off of it?
Correct.
Okay. The first time I thought it was just because my skin touched it.
No.
Okay.
No, it's much, much hotter than the air and you and everything else around it. All right. I'm going to put you on your side so that I remember that. There we go. And Quark, you're up.
All right, so Quark sees Zek goes down and realizes that he needs to, step up here and get things together. And he reaches back into his memory and remembers the basics of his training and his experience and takes one step forward, draws, taking his time, lines up the shot with the fire snake, and for the love of God, roll something that hits. Thank you.
That most definitely hits.
Nice.
With that long-winded wind-up, if that would have missed, that would have been just sad.
And yet completely appropriate for how this game is going.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, yeah.
So you fire your shot. You're confident that it is going to do a decent amount of damage, but you also notice that as it enters into the skin, it does not go as deep as you thought it would go. It has very thick hide.
This thing has, I believe, very thick hide. Let's see. I don't really. Could throw a grab at it. That's about it. All right. Yeah, that's me.
Caleb.
I will. Yep, I will cast Healing Word on Zek.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
That would be hilarious. Does it explode in fire every time it's hit, Mark?
Not explode, no.
But does it damage me?
It will not. You won't be able to do that though because you're not in melee.
I know. I
Okay.
was just reading it.
I got it. No problem.
All right. Then I guess I'm done.
Did you get my whisper? Methelus.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll give the Ray of Frost another shot.
All right.
Kamehame what?
At least it's consistent. Yeah.
Can I throw my dagger as a bonus action?
No. You have to make a melee attack in order to use the dagger as a bonus.
Okay.
So,
that's it.
All right.
I got nothing.
So let's see. That would be.
This is going to be hilarious when he TPKs his one flame serpent.
I guess I'm still prone.
You are.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. It charges. To here. So, Zach, do you get opportunity attacks when you're prone?
I do, but I'm not going to take it.
Okay. I'm just checking.
I don't have enough hit points for the way you've been rolling tonight.
And it attacks Methelus. First, it tries to whip you with its tail.
Nope.
And then it attempts to bite you.
Nope.
17 doesn't hit your AC?
18, baby.
Wow. All right.
See my dexterity?
All right. Very good. It is Itali's turn. And suddenly you have a fire snake right next to you.
Great. Now I can't use sleep. Let's see. What other spells do I have? Can I use command on it?
How many spells have you cast?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah, so I still have two spell slots left.
You can. What kind of what is a saving throw?
Let's see. Bring it up here.
Wisdom saving throw, or follow its command on the next turn. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you definitely can.
All right, I will go ahead and do that. And one word command. What if I make it just go to the Underdark? That way it's those people's problem instead.
So how do you, what's the one word command you give it?
Can't I just say Underdark?
You can definitely do so.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
And let's see, what do I have to roll for this?
It's actually me. I have to roll a
okay.
wisdom saving throw for the fire snake.
To see if it affects him.
It definitely affects me. You see understanding in the fire snake's eyes.
Cool. Then that will be my turn.
Okay. Zek.
Okay. Zek is going to spend roughly half his, I think it's half rounded up, right?
Yep, half movement to stand up.
So he's going to spend 25 feet to stand up. And then he'll move 1, 2.
Snake lower body. How does that? Why does that cost him movement?
It costs everybody movement.
I know.
And I'm going to throw my spear because that's literally all I have. I am a melee character and this is not going down for melee. And a 2.
Roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, D8.
D8. It is a 4.
It lands in Quark's square.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Quark, you now have a giant fire snake next to you.
Yeah, felt that. So let's see. Well, I'll use my well, let's see. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I want to do, and then you tell me what I got to do to make it happen.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to pick up Zek's spear, and then my action to non-attackingly throw it back to him.
Sure.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Here, Jack. Nat 20. Nat 20. That's it.
Send him to the wall. Nice shot.
He looked like lunch. No. So yeah.
No, you can. I'll let you do all that in a bonus action.
Oh, just that for a bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
Then for my action, I'll actually disengage and go back here.
Okay. Caleb.
All right. How bad does this thing look at this point? Does it look?
I mean, it looks pretty injured, but it's hard to tell since if it had blood.
Fire.
It's on fire. Yeah.
All right, then. I am using my 2 sorcery points to get another first level spell slot.
All right.
And I am casting Witch Bolt.
And that definitely hits. Caleb rears back and energy begins to gather around him. And he releases it forward from his hands into the fire snake, and tell me what happens.
Nice.
The electricity courses back and forth multiple times through the snake. And then I assume it's dead.
It is.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to do that spell before. I'm not getting the bonus, the free shots off of it.
Yep. But it is quite dead, and it falls to the ground, unmoving. And the
Filthy animal.
The flames slowly begin to sputter out. I am checking one thing. One second. Okay. Yeah. It is dead. What are you doing?
Zach is going to move into the open way and say, I'm going to rest right here. You guys should probably check that room for other bad guys or goods. And then he'll collapse in kind of a heap in the hallway.
Well, I'm happy to search the room for anything of value or use.
Make me a perception check. And Quark, make me one also.
Can I make an investigation check?
Sure. Neathless, you don't find anything because Quark seems to have found the only two things in the room. Quark, you find 2 sapphires worth 50 gold each.
Woo-hoo. And since Zek is currently resting, I will go ahead and put those in my inventory for now. You said 50 gold or 50 silver? Sorry.
Two sapphires worth 50 gold each.
50 gold each. Okay.
I assume that fissure where the snake came from is too small for anybody else to get through.
That is correct.
Okay,
And as you kind of look at it, what Quark pulled those sapphires out of would pretty much be considered its nest, which is what you approached initially.
Good times.
Oh, that explains what it was doing back there. No eggs.
No eggs.
No eggs. Did anybody investigate the corpse?
I'll do it. Let's see. Can I roll perception?
Yes.
Wow, that's
and
bad.
Make me an intelligence check.
Intelligence, so just hit intelligence?
Yep. You're pretty sure if there was anything on this thing, it's so hot that it would have burned up or melted. And it's a creature. It has no pockets.
You know, Cork, you could probably kind of like cook some of your rats before the fire finally goes out.
That is true. You could use it as a giant heated rock.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. I will take a few minutes to roast my rats.
Or a flame snake hibachi, if you will.
Yeah.
Flame snake hibachi.
That's a strong contender for second name for this episode.
To be honest, all the problems we had today would have been solved if you all just bought my mushrooms.
And with that, it is quiet once more in this section of the fissure.
Looks like the fissure comes to an end anyway. I'm assuming.
Do spell slots only come back after a long rest, or do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Long rest.
We all probably need. Well, that's what I should say as a character. We all probably need a bit of a rest at this point. We've been going on pretty hard on it for a bit here.
This spot seems relatively secure as well.
Well, unless something comes back out of the fire.
Well, you could say that about any place you rest in here.
Yeah.
Something can
But
come out of a hallway.
It was very
What if-
small. It's not like much could get up through the fissure. I mean, the snake barely fit into its nest.
What if we go to rest where we found that dragon statue? I mean, there didn't seem like there was anything there, and we can always block the door.
That is a good idea.
I'm a fan of that idea.
Yeah, let's
Or
gonna head over there. There we go.
Why? Oh, okay. I'm like, why is it not letting me put this over here? There we go.
Yeah, I'll have to bring my torch with me, and I have no vision.
So you are going to barricade yourselves in here for a long rest?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and pull out the magic hat, and it'll be not that tight of a fit, and most of us are not here, so we can just sleep in there.
Okay. And what's the word you used to activate it?
Oh man, I did not write down the word. Any of you guys remember the word? Something about home?
What's the name of the hat?
I have here. Hold on. Taking a look. I have here Hat House. Hold on. Something else over here. Hat of House. Hospitality.
And the hat begins to grow.
All right. Notating that down.
Okay, Quark is well and lost and just wandering the dungeon at this point because he has obviously no memory of where he was or where he's been.
I am trying to even find you. Where
I'm back
are
in
you?
the first room. I'm back in the first room where we landed.
Oh.
It was in the hallway south. Just go straight south.
Yeah, is that Quark or Matt?
Quark is lost. Matt's just fine.
Okay. Just making sure. Checking
Come
in
up
there.
and find you.
There you are.
Just come straight south.
I don't do so well when there isn't a sky.
Understandably. Coming south.
Yep. I just gotta
There we
drag the thing with me so I can see.
Oh.
Aha. Thank you.
Of course.
Now, is Quark going to sleep in the Hat House, or is he going to sleep on top of the statue?
I think we all know
There is not enough room for him to sleep on top of the statue.
I've been surprised at what birds have been able to handle before.
It's true. They can kind of. He does have hollow bones.
I mean,
But no dark vision as an owl.
is that like the equivalent of a person sleeping on their own toilet? Like if he sleeps on the statue?
Wow, JR.
It's supposed to be family friendly.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
fall
not
asleep on the
unfamily
toilet
friendly,
is-
but yeah. That's not
Everybody poops.
Yes, everybody does.
Do you have a little sleeping time music?
all right. So Daniel, roll me a die 20, please.
5.
Okay. And Caleb, roll me a die 20, please.
We're gonna lowball it this time.
All right. And then Matt, roll me a die 20. Exact same roll.
I think the program's stuck.
That's fine. And 8 hours pass without incident, and everyone gets a full rest.
Ooh, so that means we heal all our HP point or no?
You heal all your HP. You get all your spell slots back.
Okay.
It is 10:17.
Oh, I was aware. That is where we are going to end it for tonight.
We lived.
You did?
Yeah.
You did.
Barely.
And with that, until
I had your back.
I appreciate it, Caleb.
Until next time, thank you everybody for watching. As always, if you'd like to support us, you can do so on Twitch by clicking the follow button, or if you're able to hit that subscribe button, don't forget you can do that with Amazon Prime as well. To become one of our rock stars on YouTube, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and the bell icon to be notified whenever we upload content, which is almost every single day of the week, Monday through Friday. Last but not least, head to patreon.com/gamersledge, where you can get your name on every single show that we do for as little as $1 a month, just like the fine folks scrolling across my screen right here, our Patreon and Twitch producers. For Sean, for Eric, for Matt, JR, and myself, thanks for watching, and until next time, game on.
Game on.
Game on.
Game on.
Game on.
Yes.
I need you closer than ever than before. My life is wasted if I can't spend it all with you. I've lived in total darkness, now you're my only light. When you're away, I feel like a shadow in the night. Hold me, and look into my eyes. You'll be staying always by my side. I'll never let you go. No, I'll never let you go. You stay with me. I'll never let you go. No, I'll never let you go. You stay with me until the end of time. I'll never let you go. No, I'll never let you go. You stay with me. I'll never let you go. No, I'll never let you go. You stay with me until the end of time.
You're watching HMN.